Hello everyone. So IBPS has finally issued the notice of your AFO examination this year, and this year there is a big surprise for all of you. The pattern of your examination has been drastically changed. Okay, both for your prelims as well as for your mains. So we will first look into the notification and find out what exact changes has been made in this. In short, the importance of your subject knowledge or agriculture has been increased in this new pattern, and the weightage of your reasoning and quant has been slightly reduced. Okay, we will look into all of the exactly what is the new pattern. Okay, so let's first go through the notification. First of all, we are only concerned about this post, agriculture field officer scale 1 post, which is equivalent to PO, bank probationary officer post. Okay, and they are also known as assistant managers. Technically in bank they are known as assistant managers. Okay, so what are the important dates that you should remember? The first important date is 21st of August 2026. This is the last date for applying to this particular post. Okay, the application window has already opened on 1st of July. So you have total 20 days to apply for this. Apply in advance well before the last date and apply or fill all your entries correctly. Okay, although if you have done any mistake during your application, you will get after 21st of July you will get 2 extra days to make corrections. Okay, so don't make mistakes. Okay, and your prelims will be on August 2026. Okay, exact date has not been mentioned, but in the calendar in January that IBPS had released, there they had mentioned the exact date for your prelims, and that is 29th of August. Okay, so you have roughly 2 months to prepare for this preliminary examination, and your mains will be in November 2026. Okay, exact date not mentioned, but according to the calendar, it is 1st of November. Okay, so after your prelims, again you have 2 months. Okay, 2 months for to prepare for your prelims and 2 months to prepare for your mains. That actually that difference do not means the period between your prelims and mains and the period between your notification and your prelims. These dates do not matter a lot because of the changed structure, because almost all the syllabus for prelims and mains has become similar. Okay, we will look into what the new pattern very shortly. Interview in November, and the final result or the final allotment you will receive in January 2027. See, only 6 months from your notification to your final allotment. Okay, so this is the best thing about this examination. Okay, in fact, this is the best thing about IBPS. Okay, they conduct the recruitment at very fast pace. Okay, one more best thing about this particular post is that uh, you will find vacancies every year. Okay, this is not always true for any other government job vacancy which requires BSc agriculture as qualification. Okay, NABARD is one another examination, okay, for which you can prepare, because here also vacancy is released almost every year. Okay, but not uh, as punctual as IBPS AFO. Okay, sometimes after 2 to 3 years you will see only very less vacancies in NABARD. Okay, or in some year you may not find any notification. Okay, but comparative to other examinations, this is punctual. Okay, NABARD is very punctual, and IBPS AFO is the most predictable examination. Every year you will find notification, you will find vacancies which is more than at least 100, and your recruitment process will be completed in just 6 months. Okay, so this makes this examination worth preparing. Okay, you can target this examination, you can keep the syllabus, and you can just prepare accordingly. Okay, keeping the because it's very dates are very predictable. Pattern has is not predictable now because the pattern has changed. Okay, because you have to prepare for the new pattern only. So this is all about dates of for this. Next, here, yes, here participating banks. 11 banks are participating total. Okay, as usual, 11 PSUs are there. Salary, this is important. Okay, basic salary is your basic salary is 48,480 rupees, which is a very good salary, very good. Okay, for entry level position. Okay, 48,000. If you add 60% DA into this, it will come around 75 to 80K per month. Okay, your in-hand salary. Okay, this is a very good salary. When I had joined in Union Bank of India. At that time, the basic pay was just 27,000. Okay, see how much jump has taken place since then. So this is a very good job, very handsome salary. Okay, now eligibility criteria. You must be a citizen of India. That is obvious, or a citizen of Nepal or Bhutan. Okay, so you all are citizens of India, na? Date, age limit between 20 and 30 years. Okay, this date is more important. Your date of birth should be between 2/7/1996 to 1/7/2006. If you are born before this, you're not eligible. If you are born after this, you are not eligible. So, okay, your date of birth has to be between these two dates. Okay. Age relaxation as usual for all examinations. For SC/ST candidates, you will have 5 years relaxation. For OBC, non-creamy layer only. Okay, only for non-creamy layer there is 3-year relaxations. For persons with benchmark disability, 10 year, and ex-servicemen, it's 5 years. Okay, so other things. This is about criteria for benchmark disability. Yeah. Economically weaker section. See, for economically weaker section, there is only reservation, but there is no age relaxation. Okay, this you should keep in mind. Okay, there is no age relaxations. Okay, now educational qualification for agriculture field officer. It's given here 4-year graduation in agriculture, horticulture, and all other different subjects that has been mentioned here. Okay, all the elite subjects in agriculture has been mentioned here. Again, this is the reason why this examination is very important for agriculture or elite sector graduate, because every subject has been included. If you look at other vacancies, they specifically mention the degrees, either BSc agriculture, or most of the time 90% of the time BSc agriculture, then next BSc horticulture. Okay, very rarely you will see vacancies from these things. BSc in animal husbandry, dairy science. Okay, this is the only examination where all the students of all the elite subjects are eligible to appear in this examination. So that's why this examination is again an important one for you. Next important thing is that here the eligibility is just graduation. Okay, 4-year graduation degree. They are not asking for honors degree. Okay, just the BSc graduate 4-year. Okay, 4 years degree you should purchase. They are also not asking for a degree from ICR institutes. Okay, you can get your BSc agriculture degree from any UGC recognized university, and you are eligible for this examination. Not only BSc agriculture, from any of the subject that are mentioned here. Okay, the institution or the university should not need not be ICR recognized, and you should or you need not to uh, pursue a BSc agriculture or elite honors degree. Okay, simple graduation, 4-year graduation is enough. Okay. All other everything, forestry, BSc forestry, agriculture, biotechnology, food science, agriculture, business management, food technology, dairy technology, sericulture, fisheries. Everybody is eligible here. Okay. One more thing about the eligibility criteria, especially for the freshers who have appeared this year, is that your final result should have been declared before 21st July 2026. Okay. Even if you don't have your mark sheet, but result should have been declared before 21st of July 2026. What does this mean? That by the time of interview, you will definitely get your mark sheet. Okay. Right now, if the result is declared after 1 month, you will get your mark sheet. In that mark sheet, the date of declaration of result is mentioned. Okay. That date will be the same date on which your result has been announced. Okay, so that date should be before this or on this. Okay, 21st of July 2026. Okay, it doesn't matter when you are getting your mark sheet, but the declaration of result has to be 21st 7 2026. Okay, then you are eligible. Okay. Okay, so anyone who has not received the degree, especially the fresher one, they have to go with the with your mark sheet during the interview. Everybody has to go with all the documents during the interview. Okay. This is the main thing. Structure of examination. Okay. Agriculture field officers. See, basically this examination is conducted in 3 phases. One is prelims. If you clear the prelims, you will be writing the mains. If you clear the mains, you will be writing the interview. Okay. And if you clear the interview, you are selected. Okay. For the selection, marks obtained in your mains examination and your interview examination are added. Okay. And based on this marks, merit list is prepared. Okay. Total 3 stages are there. Prelims is just qualifying. Mains and interview. The marks obtained in these 2 subjects are added up and the final selection list is given. So what is the syllabus for the prelims this time is that there are 4 subjects: English, reasoning, quant and professional knowledge. See, till now, till last year, professional knowledge was not there. Okay. Only 3 subjects were there in your prelims. Okay. There used to be 50 questions from English, 50 from reasoning and quant. Okay. But this time 25 from English, 25 from reasoning, 25 from quant. All the questions of 1 marks. Okay. And 25 questions from professional knowledge. Each question will carry 2 marks here. So total 50. See the weightage, double than these things. Okay. So the weightage has increased and most important is the inclusion of this subject. Okay. So what does this indicate? That earlier we used to study for prelims separately and mains separately, because in mains you will not find these subjects and in prelims you will not find this subject. Okay. Now for both prelims as well as mains, all the subject has been included. See the mains, your main syllabus for agriculture field officer. See, English is there, reasoning is there, quant is there. Professional knowledge as always is present, as well as there is a different one more paper for descriptive paper of English where you have to type your answers. Okay. There will be 2 questions of 25 marks. Okay. There you have to type your answer. This is just like your NABARD examination. Okay. This is just like your NABARD examination. Okay. So in prelims, you can see professional knowledge has been included. So how prelims qualifying marks is established? So here what IBPS does is that they will decide a separate minimum cutoff marks for each sections. For English, they will decide separate marks. For reasoning and quant and professional knowledge, for each sections, they will decide a minimum qualifying mark that is very low. Okay. If you take the average from last years, it will be around 2 to 7 marks. Okay, average for all these. 2 to 7 marks for English reading. That is very low. What I wanted to tell you is that this minimum cutoff marks is very low. It means that if you don't know anything, then only you will not be able to uh, score this much marks. So if you score minimum qualifying marks in all the different sections, okay, for those candidates only total marks will be calculated. Okay, and in that total marks, if you have higher marks, sufficiently high marks, then you will be selected for your mains examination. So this is the rule for prelim. Okay, here you will have duration for different sections also. Most important thing is that here no, here you see 20 minutes for 25 question. It's good time, but for these things, reasoning and quants, you will have to make some practice. Oh, anyway, we will discuss about this in a separate video, otherwise this video will become very long. So this is about prelims, how the prelims mark is calculated, and what is the changes that has been made in your exam this year. Okay, similarly for mains, professional knowledge is there. Earlier there used to be questions from professional knowledge only in your main examination. There used to be 60 questions from professional knowledge. Okay, but this time there will be just 50 questions, and each question will carry 2 marks, and the total marks for your professional knowledge will be 100. Okay, as well as you will find questions from English, reasoning, quant, and English descriptive also. Okay, English descriptive also. How the marks will be calculated here? See, here again, IBPS will decide some minimum qualifying marks. Okay, some minimum qualifying marks. Minimum qualifying marks for each sections. Okay, that those marks will be very low. You can easily score that. Okay, you need not to worry about that. If you have scored minimum qualifying marks in all the sections, section 1, 2, 3, 4, and section 5, okay, then what they will do, they will prepare a merit from the marks you have obtained in the professional section. Okay, during the preparation of merit, the marks obtained in all these 3 and these will not be calculated. Only the marks obtained in your professional knowledge will be calculated. Okay, this is the difference. Earlier you had to prepare only for this. Okay, now you have to prepare a little bit about this also. Okay, because you know it's the mains examination and you have to score at least the minimum qualifying marks in all the sections. No? So this much preparation you have to do, but your merit, final merit, will be decided by the number of correct answers you give in this section, your professional knowledge. Okay, there is a very important thing here to notice is that why this difference? I mean, why time allotted for reasoning is 35 minutes and for quant it's 25 minutes? Why 10 minutes less for quant? If you see the prelims, equal time for all the sections. Okay, but here different time, 25 minutes for English, 35 minutes for reasoning, 25 minutes again for quant, and 40 minutes for your professional knowledge, and 30 minutes for your descriptive English. Okay. Maybe they might have some other calculation in their mind, we don't know, but the duration of time allotted for different section is different in mains examination. Okay, we will discuss about this in a separate video in detail. Now, yeah, here they have written here, in the main exam, all tests except professional knowledge will be qualifying in nature. As I have told you, they are only qualifying in nature. Okay, all these reasoning, quant, and English. And merit listing will be done on the basis of candidates' score in the test of professional knowledge only. Okay, the number of questions you or the score that you obtained in the agriculture section, that only will be calculated for your merit section, for preparing the merit. Okay. Again, there is a caveat here. See, any change in the structure of examination will be intimidated through official website. They are saying that we may change the structure also, okay, and we will intimate you through website. Actually, they have used the word intimate. They should have used the word intimidate you, because it's like a intimidation. No, we are preparing for your examination, taking a different structure of examination that you have mentioned, and you suddenly change this. Okay, so it's a kind of intimidation, not intimation. Okay, anyway, this is they write this in every notification. You will find this line. Okay, they may change anything. They may scrap this notification altogether also. They have all the rights. Okay, anyway, don't worry about this. Your examination will be held with the same pattern. Okay. uh, the penalty for wrong answer: all the questions except the descriptive English will be of objective type, and you will be, if you mark answers wrong, so 0.25 marks will be deducted if the marks allotted for question is 1 marks. Okay, almost 25% of the marks allotted for a question will be deducted if you mark a wrong answer. Okay, so after that, if you qualify the mains based on your score in the professional examination, so professional subject knowledge test, you will be called for interview. Interview will be of 100 marks as usual. Last year also, there's no change in interview pattern. Your minimum 40% marks you have to score in the interview, and the weightage of interview will be 20%. Okay, during final merit preparation, 80%, your final merit will be of 100 marks. Okay, out of that 100 marks, 80% weightage will be given to the marks scored in your mains examination, and 20% weightage will be given to the marks scored in your interview. Okay, this is similar to the last year's. Okay, there is no change in that. Okay, so that's all about your new examination pattern. Isn't it interesting? Or what do you say? This new examination pattern has reduced the difference between your prelims and mains, because the syllabus is almost same, and except for the descriptive English section. Okay, this pattern for prelims and mains is same. Okay, here there is a slight difference in time allotment, but you have to read the same thing for prelims and same thing for your mains. Okay, exactly. In the different video, we will discuss in more detail. Oh, sorry, it's not Raj Bhasadikari here, agriculture field officer. Okay, here we will discuss in more detail about this in a different video, and also about your mains examination. Okay, so this is all about your new pattern. Now, how many vacancies has been announced? Let us see. Vacancies. If you have any difficulty in applying for this post, you can ask me. Or let us, yeah, yeah. So total vacancies are, agriculture field officer, no? Yes. So total vacancies are 190 total vacancies has been announced. And UCO Bank, as you can see here, Union Bank of India and Indian Bank, there is no recruitment. Okay. For all other banks, their recruitment is there, but most of them have not announced the exact number of vacancies. Only Bank of Baroda and Bank of Maharashtra have announced the vacancies. In the future, you will find vacancies in this bank only, these banks also, and till the time you will be appearing for your interview, the vacancies will surely increase a lot. Okay, so be assured about this. Okay, right now 190 vacancies. This is also very good. In other examination, uh, uh, you will not find that these numbers also. Okay, so this is also, even if it is 190, it is very good. So this is about the number of vacancies. Let me see if there is any other important thing that you should know. Centers, it's all over India. Scanning and uploading of documents. Guideline for scanning and uploading document. Okay, you have to scan in our times it was not there. Scanning and uploading document option was. You just have to simply uh, fill the form. Okay. 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 These are all the performers for the different category of persons, that if you want to apply in a particular category, you have to make your certificate according to this performer only. So that's all for today. We have discussed the entire notification. I think now this is all clear for you. We will meet in a new video very soon. There we will be discussing about the prelims and mains, the new pattern, how you should approach that. So thank you very much for your patience. I'm now ending this video.